What's up, party people in the building?
Do you sleep in your diamonds, Vivica?
If I get too drunk the night before, and then
Lisa Ray drinking a real drink.
Big deal.
This is my fourth one.
we have a lot to be grateful for.
I'm grateful for this pina colada, ladies.
Okay.
Let's get it popping.
Let's get it, girl. Let's do it.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Cocktails with Queens. I'm so excited about this show. Now this week we are giving round the way girl teas, and I cannot wait for you to see all the fabulous outfits because my girls always come with it, even though I be falling flat. Without further ado, let me introduce you to my amazing co-host. Oh, and stick around because later on the show we have from Real Housewives of Atlanta. She's been in all the blogs. Falynn Pina is here to talk about her marriage and her new relationship. If there is one, we're gonna get all the tea. All right, without further ado, please welcome producer and actress and director, giving us around the way girl vibes, looking super cute, Vivica A. Fox. You look cute.
What up, y'all? How we doing?
So cute. Super cute. And please welcome actress and businesswoman. Of course, you got to represent with the white Kango, Miss Lisa Ray. Hey, girl.
Okay.
I forgot my lollipop too.
Hey, ting ting.
Is that a gold tooth in your mouth? And last but certainly not least, always comes through with the looks. Please welcome Grammy-nominated singer and fitness expert, Miss Alita Johnson. Hey, girl.
I got my hypnotic on deck.
I love it. Not the hypnotic.
Hypnotic.
You gonna make a song out of it. Go on, girl.
I do. Chapter 3. Your love is so hypnotic. That's my song. Chapter 3.
There you go.
Y'all look so cute.
Hypnotic.
Full disclosure, I went and got tested for COVID again, but I don't have it. But I've been in bed since Friday, so I guess I'm giving you Jenny from the block in the 90s.
Yeah. Don't be fooled by the rocks that you got. I'm still you from the block. Used to have a little, now you got a lot. A lot more than you had.
No matter.
Claudia from the block.
Yeah.
Claudia from the block. Okay, well, we're gonna have a good time.
Claudia from the block. I love that.
Okay, so let's get into what an around the way girl is. I guess you would say that she's comfortable with her femininity. She rocks her sneakers, still can grab a hold of any man she wants. This girl knows how to get down. She's smart mouthed. She's confident. She's intelligent, and she could drink y'all under the table. So speaking of drinks, what's everybody sipping on?
Well, you know me. I'm sticking with the usual Pinot Noir, darling.
I'm gonna make mine rhyme. I'm sipping on gin and juice.
Okay.
Mine on my money and my money on my mind.
Okay,
Switch it. I switched. I got to give you the brown paper bag. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, damn. That's the part I forgot. Oh, I should have. Oh, dang. You got
a whole jar, an old school pickle jar.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you commit.
The committal is real. We all the way from the hood. We ghetto fabulous and loving it. This was kind of like our glory day time, to be honest with you, when it was like
look forward to these times
fun.
We do this, because I know we're gonna come through because we do commit and it's fun.
Yes.
What was y'all's favorite drink?
Serious,
This ain't. I wanted to represent for the Mad Dog 2020, but I had to put it in a glass. I'm classy with a straw, kiwi flavored
for my brown paper bag.
Okay.
What were the drinks y'all drank back in the day that would get you in trouble?
Mad Dog 2020.
Mad Dog.
And Cisco.
No, I'm gonna tell you the first time I got really toe up was a Long Island iced tea.
Oh,
I thought I could drink like 2 of them, girl. I regretted that next day is all I'm gonna say.
How about I thought Long Island iced tea was really iced tea, and when I drank it, I was like, what kind of tea is this?
Oh my God.
Exactly.
I used to drink golden champagne and thought I was really doing something. It had the little bubbly and it was like malt liquor.
Word. But I'm not gonna lie. I mean, my first kind of like consumption was like OD,
Oh,
wow.
Yeah. I used to be able to drink a 40 with no problem. We Midwest, we grow up on beer.
I'm the beer girl.
I know. You still be killing some Coronas.
Selena, how about you?
Let me tell you something. That Mad Dog 2020, that brick, a Mad Dog.
Not that brick.
The lemon lime. got me jammed up. I was real young. I knew I was totally below the age of drinking. I think I was like 16 or 17. Thought I was really doing something. When I tell you I threw up so bad the next day.
Right.
I threw up everything I had the next day. Pizza, all type of stuff I had ate last week. I threw that shit up.
And you promised you wouldn't do it again. I would. If you
never again.
I would not
right
ever do this again.
I got drunk at least 50 more times.
Until back then, we didn't know that we was drinking that bottom of the barrel malt liquor. That was, I mean, there's a reason why Mad Dog 2020, a brick Boone's Farm in Cisco was no more than $2.50.
Yes.
Tell us why, Claudia.
Well, it would make you lose your virginity or fight somebody or lie to your mama about where you really were, get on stage at concerts. I mean, allegedly, not me, just like it was just like
you
others.
Just put them off like real out of experience, you know.
Yeah, I have an imagination.
It make you fight your ex too. When you drink one of them drinks, you'll call somebody that's old, that did you wrong, and you'll try to go find them and fight them.
Why is that you want to call somebody when you done had a little bit too much? Like, let me just pick up the phone and tell you about yourself. Is that the liquid courage that rolled through?
It's courage. Mm-hmm.
And then the next day you'd be looking at your text messages like, oh my God, I
cannot believe I did that.
And then sometimes you just want to have fun. It's the courage that want to just really just be free. And then when you get too free, you want to be locked up again, you know?
That's right. So ladies, queens, let's give our viewers examples of what an around the way girl is. Do y'all have something to give to our viewers? What is an around the way girl?
I think a girl that can hang with, that's a boy girl. You know what I mean? That the guys feel like she's so cool till she's one of them, but not to be disrespected because they're going to uphold her. Like she's the girl guy of the group. You know what I mean? Of the clique, of the community kind of thing. So they'll whoop your ass about her in a minute. And they not effing her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's that chick that's just
she the
cool.
homie. Yeah. The homie.
And she the one that can keep these dudes accountable. So like she the only one to be like, nah, that ain't cool, dude. You shouldn't have did this. Like she can keep it real with them about how they behave and they'll listen. You know what I'm saying?
She gonna pick their women too. She gonna be able to tell them, nah, she ain't the one. I seen her with Johnny over here last week, and they ran a train on her. And did she just say
to Johnny?
Is that a D?
Get to Johnny from?
Is that a D apostrophe J?
Yeah, Johnny.
Johnny now. Lisa Ray.
Johnny and them.
I love that we are all, pretty close in age. And we kind of come from that era where that was like kind of our coming of age. You know what I mean? I love that era, the 90s, the early 2000s, the late 80s. Yeah. I think it was a different time.
Music was the bomb.
Yeah,
music. Remember you would dance? You would have one dance. Like, remember the Cabbage Patch? You wouldn't switch. Like, we would Cabbage Patch the entire song. 4 minutes to Roxanne.
Okay.
Or whatever. Or the WAP. Remember the WAP?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, what was the WAP?
The WAP was like that.
Oh, that's the WAP. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's when you was really jamming.
Okay.
But I was trying to be in this way. Yes.
The snake. Hey.
The snake. But wait, what about this one? What was this one?
Man.
Was it the Earl Flynn?
I don't know what that one was called.
They called it different things in different places, I think. But
Janet
I
did
never.
it in the Pleasure Principle. Janet did it in the Pleasure Principle video, so we would always call it the Janet Jackson because she did it in Pleasure Principle.
I guess because of my half Caucasian side, I always struggle getting the dances. It would take me the whole year to get the dance, and by the time I got the dance, y'all be on to the next dance. I'd be so damn mad, like damn, I can't do none of that. My coordination.
Oh God.
Your coordination is set up.
Okay. No, Claudia, stop. No. You still can't. No,
it's all right.
No, don't do it.
You just have to stay with this.
Right. Or this one.
That's it. It worked out.
Oh, yeah. The Carlton Banks, I think they call that, right?
Yeah.
But that was fun time. So I'm glad we
was.
Take a moment.
And it's crazy
breaking in B Street.
I look at these kids now and they do their little dance stuff, and I'll be like, wow, that's a lot of steps all in a count of 8.
I'm lost. I can't do none of it.
I mean, you're like, wow, okay, slow down. Let's break that up into 4s. Okay.
Remember the breaking electric boogaloo Beach Street.
Oh man.
Like, look at Vivica's background. It just reminds me of that whole where they used to do graffiti on the trains and on the cars and on the viaducts and stuff.
Ain't no stopping us. No stopping. No one does it better. Hey. Ain't no stopping us. Yes, give me no stopping.
Hey,
no one does it better.
Yes. I used to think Ozone was, listen.
Ozone.
He was Shabba-doo. Boyfriend.
Did it.
He was fine, light skin, had that good hair.
Absolutely.
He
had the nice edges before you had to put some gel on them to make them stay.
That dippity do on there.
I remember, and who else was fine? Who else everybody thought was fine? D Nice and LL Cool J.
LL Cool J.
Yeah,
ain't nobody never think they look like LL Cool J.
Okay. You got LL Cool J vibes tonight, L Ray.
Okay, you're right.
Okay. LL Ray. LL Cool Ray.
Bamboo earrings, at least 2 pairs.
Okay.
A Fendi bag with a bad attitude. That's all I need to get me in a good mood.
Oh my gosh, she's trying again.
No. Okay. I'm gonna get it before the end of the show. One of y'all gonna teach me something, damn it.
No doubt.
Okay.
Listen and learn.
Well, we are honoring the Roundaway Girls, but we're going to have a fun show tonight. We have a great guest coming on tonight that everyone's been wanting to talk to, and I cannot wait to talk to her and hear her side of the story. But before we get into things, we definitely want to pay our respects to Keisha Cole and the family, Keisha Cole's entire family. She lost her mother, Frankie. She passed away, and we definitely want to just send our condolences to the entire family.
Absolutely. My condolences.
Yeah. Prayers up. Stay strong, The fact that you found out that she passed away on her birthday makes the story even sadder. Yeah, poor little bit on for her. And Keisha, she left a quote saying, to have to find my mommy in a body bag on her birthday just made it even more tragic. And I know nowadays you everybody partying, getting their groove on and popping pills and doing this and that, but I'm tell y'all something, drugs is nothing to play with, and it just makes it so real.
Keisha, to your entire family, listen, you are part of the FOXSOUL family, so if you need anything from any of us, I sent you a DM with my information before it, and I mean anything. We our thoughts and prayers with you and your entire family. So
absolutely, definitely.
All right, let's jump into some hot topics. Special congratulations to Megan Thee Stallion becoming the first female rapper to grace the cover, ladies. She got the cover of Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue.
Yes, body.
Yes. Lena Bloom also becoming the first trans woman to pose for the first pages of the publication. So, these ladies are breaking
amazing
boundaries. What are your thoughts on these women?
Oh my God. First of all, thank you, Sports Illustrated for finally evolving, because for the longest time, baby, it was all one shape, one size, one color. And to see the different nationalities and sizes, and now, a trans on there, I thank them for evolving. Thank you for listening to your fans. Thank you for listening to your audience and evolving with time.
You said it. We got nothing else to add. You perfect. Yep.
Nailed it.
Right. Okay.
I'm like, I'm not hating, but I'm like, damn, I wish my body looked anywhere near as good as either one of them.
And we got the hormones and can't get it right.
We got too many damn hormones. That's why I keep it down.
I stopped eating chicken. I had too many damn hormones. They was like, their hormones, my hormones, too much hormoning.
No, you keep all these here hormones, all these here hot
harmony.
You know what? We're gonna go to break before we get into some more trouble. We're gonna be right back with more Cocktails with Queens after this. Welcome back to Cocktails with Queens with Lisa Ray, Selena Johnson, and Ms. Vivica A. Fox. And tonight, I'm your girl, Claudia Jordan. Tonight, we are dressed as Around the Way girls. I think Selena got Hypnotic over there. Lisa Ray got a gold tooth and a Kango. Vivica got those paper bag.
And I got a throwback jersey.
Hello, Celtics.
Okay, Celtics. Okay, New England. All right. So let's get into some more hot topics now. The continuous rise of COVID cases amongst athletes is out of control. I think there's already 60 people that test positive over there in Tokyo. So they are working on solutions, right, to try to stop people from passing the virus. let me tell you something. I got some friends that went to the Olympics and they used to get their smash on. Like that was like open season, a bunch of athletes with them fine banging ass bodies. They look forward. Olympic Village, it goes down. So supposedly they made these beds out of traditional cardboard that is secured with box springs to make it super uncomfortable to have relations in these beds. Do you think the cardboard is going to stop anyone? Can't you just lean up against the wall and get it? Or
Absolutely not.
What about
sleeping
sleeping though? Ain't no sleeping either in them beds.
They're gonna be all bad. They're gonna like be all terrible at the games with a bad back.
Ain't nobody gonna win.
Nobody. That's a terrible solution.
It really is.
And they really need to stop. I mean, I understand they're trying to gain control, in some shape or form or fashion, but they're just really not thinking things through. The Olympics is really, I'm very disappointed in how they've been handling things lately. It's just been very, very suspect.
It really is. And then considering that now it's like there's like a second outbreak of COVID that is like, canceling athletes left and right, like such and such tested positive. Then, then they don't get to have fans. I mean, it's like, where is the fun of it all?
Yeah. What I don't get is they get tested before they get on the plane. They get tested before they get tested when they land. They get tested when they go to the village. I don't think these cardboard beds are the solution. Like, I feel like they're just they are taking the fun. If I was a professional athlete, worked all 5 years to get there this time, I'll be damned if you tell me what I'm about to do in my room. That's what you're not going to do. And then give me a cardboard bed so I don't potentially mess with someone. They're grown. They're grown.
You said you're going to get it in on purpose, huh?
Yeah.
But they need adequate sleep. It makes no sense. You're making the games. They're not going to be at 100%. How do you think they're going to get rest? And if I want to get it on with somebody, it ain't going to be one of the teammates. I'm going to go down to their hotel. That's stupid.
But I think they're saying that all the beds are like that for the athletes. Correct?
In the whole city? No, I'm saying they can go to another person's hotel and just turn up.
Right.
Well, they have to go up the Olympic, the village. They have to
who said you need a bed?
I know, because some of my best moves in the shower or up against a wall. Or there's
show what you're working with, Claudia.
Ain't there a balcony or a kitchen counter or a car wash or a car or a track?
Car wash.
Or the movie theater? No.
Y'all never did in a car wash?
No.
That's the
Anyways, we'll move on. Hey KJ, if you watched it was way before you. I was like a teenager. It was like my 20s. I don't know. Anyways,
did y'all see that disclaimer that came through real quick? She's whoa.
Cause she know KJ like we ain't been in no car wash.
Okay.
In that car wash.
He's like, you're quite boring with me.
Okay.
I'm old now. Anyways, okay. Last month we covered a really disturbing video. Remember the young boy that was being physically and verbally assaulted by his family for allegedly being gay? Remember that story?
Yeah.
Well, according to WSB TV Atlanta, police have arrested 2 women and 1 man in the connection to the video of that assault. The suspects are being held at Fulton County Jail. How do you feel about this update? And do you think his family should be charged for this, or is it just like bad parenting? Or do you think it's a crime?
I think it's a crime, in my honest opinion. I mean, it was literally a form of child abuse and child endangerment more than anything else, because you were setting this kid up for ridicule. And you know how like they see like sometimes when one starts and everybody else starts joining in, that little boy could have seriously gotten hurt.
That's true.
There's too much cyberbullying going on. There's too much hate going on. It's too much that we're dealing with now to add any kind of other stress on any kind of juvenile. It's too much. It's like, and why would you want to do that?
Agree.
For what? What is that going to accomplish? Like you took it too far. If you were even trying to play a joke or you're trying to scare the potential gay out of him or whatever you call yourself doing, it backfired. It wasn't the right move to do as a parent or as an adult or any of that.
Yeah.
I don't see how humiliating a child is going to help them. I remember being in like 13, 14, 15, and a girl on my track team, actually, I won't say her name, but her parents were extremely strict with her, like unreasonably strict, and like very, they spank her and hit her and all that kind of stuff. The very first time she got out of their eyesight, she was like the biggest hoe ever when we went on our track meet, because she was so repressed. Where my mom was strict, but not unreasonable. Like I knew right from wrong. My friend just wanted to do it just to spite her family. Right. And I would walk into her all the time, grinding up on any of the little boys, Hershey track and field meet back in Pennsylvania back in 1987. You know who you are. Anyways,
Oh,
yeah.
I had one of them too. No.
But those are the facts. And I mean, and when you,
Oh my God, Claudia,
when you
the
abuse
stories
children,
that come, just,
when you,
Oh,
when
she
you,
was coming.
when
I
you
know
abuse
that's right.
children, when you abuse children, also they turn into angry adults.
Yeah,
And then
it's just,
now they have anger issues when they're older. And so that poses a problem in communities now, because you didn't beat these kids. It's the same thing as slavery. You know what I'm saying? Black people have this sitting on G, waiting on O attitude because of the abuse that has been passed down all the way from back in the day.
exactly.
You know, sometimes you going too far. And like Vivica said, for sure, you set the child up to be bullied and to levels that nobody could even control in school. Somebody could get him. There have been kids that have been bullied, chased home, and killed, and beaten and killed, all because your parents was trying to make a statement.
And now all the people that may have not even suspected him of being gay, like that's the worst thing on earth, right? Now you don't put it on social media, so he's gonna get it. You just set him up.
Yes.
I don't get these parents that think it's
Terrible.
cute or effective to humiliate their children on social media when you're supposed to be protecting them and have a
Maybe they
private
tried that
conversation.
reverse psychology type shit. I don't know.
I think they'd be doing it for the gram. People be doing shit for the gram and it backfires on them. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know,
That's a sellout. You selling out your own family just
exactly. It just come on, think. Why everything you got to pick up a camera and put it on the gram?
Yeah.
Can there be some things personal?
Speaking of the gram, they got some new emojis. And Lisa Ray, this kind of ties into the little story you sent us in our private chat about the guy that claimed to give birth out of his butt. Allegedly. Okay, so it was World Emoji Day, right? So in honor of the holiday, Apple released a new set of emojis that included a multicultural handshake, so black and white handshake, and a pregnant man. Now, the pregnant man emoji indicates trans and non-binary pregnancies and will be placed next to the pregnant woman emoji. What are your thoughts on this, especially the pregnant man thing? Ladies, Selena, I see you.
Absolutely not.
I don't think that's funny. I don't think that's going to go over well.
No, and it is absolutely doing the most. And I don't even think the LGBT
scientifically that ain't even proven.
I don't even think the LGBTQ plus community would think that that's cool either. Like they be doing too much, thinking that they going the extra mile for the LGBTQ community, and they haven't even said that that's what they wanted. So a woman at this time, a woman is the only one that can have a child. She's the only one that can produce a child, that can carry a child. Now, yes, 2 men, 2 women can raise children. They can adopt children. They can do, you know, how they do the sperm donors and things like that. They can totally do that and raise children. Yes, absolutely. You can find an emoji that will, you know, be signature to that. Great. But a pregnant man is a fool. That is not something that is possible. So that's dumb. Like they don't even need that.
Can we have anything? Can we have anything that is just for us? And while y'all rushing to create a pregnant emoji man that nobody even asked for, there's probably been one person that said they wanted to go through with that ever in life, right? Y'all still don't have the black family emoji. You got the white family emoji. Where's the black? So you telling me that you're gonna put a pregnant man that requires all kinds of surgeries to make that even happen before you even fix your emoji catalog to put a black family? Where's the happy, healthy, smiling black family? Kiss my ass, get all the way the F out of here with this nonsense. You're trying too hard to pander to some folks that aren't even asking for it, like Selena said.
And even paying no attention.
It's bullshit. It's bullshit, I think.
Yeah, I think it's bullshit as well. I like the black and white hand. I think that's dope, you know, but the pregnant man is a fool, and I don't care what nobody say. So
me neither. Okay. Moving on. Speaking of pregnancy, Safaree, you know, Safaree and Erica Mena, they've been having their issues. Okay. So he recently shared his thoughts on marriage with Young Jock on his radio crew. Safaree said this: marriage is way too technical. It makes everything way more serious than it needs to be. What are your thoughts? Do you believe marriage is too serious, or does it reveal your true level of commitment, or maybe he's just not cut out for it?
I think the latter part of your statement is absolutely correct, that he's just not cut out for marriage. I mean,
And
isn't
he
this like
said
his second? Is this his second one? Who was he with before this? That
No.
they had a long.
Nicki
Nicki
Minaj.
Minaj, that he has a long relationship. He just needs to like date and have fun, you know.
he is.
But
While he's married.
While married.
Oh,
Hello.
well, he's still having fun and he's still dating. I'm just saying.
While married.
The first thing that he said that is totally incorrect is not that serious. Actually, marriage is very serious.
Yep.
It's
Exactly.
extremely serious. And that's the problem. You're not taking it seriously.
And that's why he
And
said,
that's
he
why
said make
you're
it
having
serious for
a
him.
bad time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're trying to downplay something that is a true lifelong commitment. That is serious. That is serious. And that's what you see. Y'all get caught up down to this damn internet. You want to run up around here and put on these white dresses and get big, pretty rings and flash them on the Instagram. But when all that shit is said and done, and you got to go home and look that person in the face forever, ever. Now it ain't no fun and games. It ain't no fun and games no more. Now it's not that serious. Actually, it is serious. It's as serious as the day you did a photo shoot in the dresses and the babies. They do the photo shoots with the baby's child, but when that little sucker get to crying and shit, them pictures don't last that long.
But how about this? That they don't realize that they're standing in front of God and making a commitment.
Yes.
Vows.
Serious. That's serious.
And again, to piggyback off what you're saying, Selena, I absolutely agree with you. I think everyone is doing things for that instant reaction to get those likes. So that even comes down to getting engaged or being with someone or professing their love. I think people just do it for the reaction or for the attention. And it's just not something to play with, especially on reality TV. I mean, a baby, a marriage, you mess with people's emotions, and then you're gonna be shocked when she slashes your tires and pours bleach all over your little sneaker collection because she's
trying
one
to
of
sue
them
for $50,000.
Right, that part.
Drink
so maybe
Dog 2020 and call you.
But what happened to the good old days, like when Elizabeth Taylor was able to get married 13 times and there was no slitting of any tires? There was none of that. It was just jewels being exchanged in money in the prenups. What happened to those days? I'm just saying.
That was an outfit, girl. That wasn't marriage. That was different outfits. Her man
you couldn't tell her she wasn't married, girl, because she was married 13 times. She said,
I thought it was 7.
7. But Lisa Ray,
maybe.
Lisa Ray,
I feel like were there 6 that I missed out on? I mean,
Lisa Ray, I think you should bring that back. You could be the Elizabeth Taylor, because I could see you being like, you know what, Rami Maju, yep, and revamp it and set a new example, because I don't like these little ratchet little arguing on Instagram. It even seemed skanky when she did it. It seemed still classy with Elizabeth Taylor. Am I right?
It did. That's what I'm saying. What happened to the good old days when you could do that? There was no slitting of no tires and all of that. We did not know about any of that. She just said, I do, and then I don't no more. And then she got a big old cocktail ring and then kept it moving to the next one that was going to give her a bigger one. What happened to those days?
Rich white women can do that, honey.
But I tell you, I don't want to reinvent that, because here's the thing, like, Viv was saying, the vows, and the older you get and the more mature you get, the more spiritual you get. You really do. You more get settled. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so you realize that there's more to life than just that. And so you start saying to yourself, yeah, you know what, God, let me get closer to getting this right. Whether I'm going to be alone or whether I'm going to share my life with somebody, I want to do it better than what I did before. I don't want to make the same mistakes anymore. I want to grow away from that. And then at least that's what I'm saying. I don't want to do it like I did it before. I absolutely want to be able to do it and give 100% of myself, because if I can't give 100% of myself, then how am I going to expect for him to do the same to me?
Well, you that sounds amazing, Lisa Ray, and your growth is fantastic. I'm not there yet, so I'll just take the 7 rings that you passing on. So I'll take them. We're gonna take a quick break.
All my rings right there in my safe, honey.
We'll be right back after the break. More Cocktails with Queens. Welcome back to Cocktails with Queens. And before we went to break, I meant to tease this beautiful, interesting guest that is on everyone's lips, on all the blogs, because of her amazing story. And we're going to get into it tonight and get to the bottom of this. We are joined by former Real Housewives of Atlanta star, TV personality, devoted mother, and a woman who embodied strength in the midst of a scandal that sparked a conversation about girl code. Please welcome Falynn Pina. Welcome, Falynn.
Falynn, hey.
Hey, girl, hey.
How you feeling tonight?
I'm good. How are y'all?
We're great. You look fabulous. All of you.
I'm gonna ask you real quick before we get into your questions. Are you nervous about this at all? Because are you nervous at all?
Who, me?
Mhm.
You know what? Talking about my personal life, believe it or not, is actually me stepping outside of my box. So just a little bit. We'll see what comes off the tongue.
Okay.
Girl, 'cause
Well,
I don't know what my question is. I'm just gonna go from the top of my head.
well, we want you to feel comfortable. We want you to feel comfortable here. I know you haven't given many interviews. I just saw the one interview, and I just want to say out the gate, the way you handled yourself when you make your appearances and when you speak, and the way you have shown grace in a lot of class. Because I would have been custom and mother effer out, and you did not do that yet. I'm waiting. I want you to, but you haven't. So I just want to say that real quick. So let's just jump into it. A few weeks ago, you revealed your cover of Alpha magazine. And one of the excerpts from your interview stated, "I'm a woman with thoughts and questions and things to say. I say if I'm beautiful, I say if I'm strong, you will not determine my story. I will." Why is it so important for you, for women to be the author of their own stories?
Well, that's a very good question. And that's actually that quote right there is actually more important in my life now than it has ever been before. Of course, it's very important for women to be their side of the story. How many times have we, since before time, a man tell another woman's story? But that's exactly what is happening in my life right now in the public eye. So it's for me, especially right now, it's been hard, like I said, for me to be able to speak up about it because I'm not used to speaking up. And now I even more so have to do so in the public eye, in front of the world. And it's kind of scary because you're going against somebody who has status, who has wealth. And, I'm just a woman, but I want people to understand. I want women to understand that you are the woman. You're not just a woman.
I was gonna correct you when you said I'm just a woman. It was like, oh no, honey, that's just no woman. You know what I mean? We do. Didn't Beyonce tell you who run the world? Who run this mother?
And we do, exactly.
Speaking of women,
exactly what I'm learning.
And speaking of women, Falynn, you are the mother, first of all, the beautiful mother of 3 boys, honey. Okay, I can't even take it looking like this.
Right.
Do you find it difficult, because I have 2 boys of my own. Do you find it difficult raising boys in this climate, especially this social media climate, this social injustice climate? How are you navigating, what they ingest? You know what I'm saying? And raising Black boys at that.
That's a very good question. What's crazy? I grew up in the South. So in the 90s, it was very hard growing up. I was, by white people. And it took me some time and soul searching to not hold that hatred in my heart towards my bullies. But now, even though I've grown past that from it, I don't, before this home, we lived in a predominantly white neighborhood. I didn't even let my sons go outside to play. I didn't let them leave the yard. I didn't let them go walk around the neighborhood or go ride bikes or anything like that. It's scary. It truly is scary. And now that everything's being able, to be on social media, that has made it even scarier for me. So I'm learning. I'm still learning as we go. But yeah, it's quite scary. And they're all in their teens now. They're all teenagers, except for my youngest. He's 8, but he thinks he's a teenager.
Yeah.
So your sons are by him, by your ex?
No, Simon and I do not have any children together. Thank God. No, we don't have any children together.
Girl, I'm trying not to be shady right now, but your genes could only do so much.
You know what?
Oh my God, I love how she said, "Oh, thank God." So pretty lady, you were involved in one of the biggest. I mean, that story when it hit was like, wow. I'm not gonna lie. When it first went down, I was like, okay, is this for storyline? And come to find out that it really wasn't. Were you really blindsided by Porsha and this whole relationship thing
Absolutely.
that jumped off?
Absolutely, 100%. You know, it's crazy. Wow. What people don't know is that, and I know Simon put out there some narrative that I was cheating in my marriage, which is an absolute lie.
I was like, he is reaching.
With Jalen, whom we'll get into in a moment, but that's a lie. I never cheated within my marriage. Issues, yes, like every other marital couple. I've said that many of times. But no, that never actually happened. All of this started. No, I'm going to tell my side because I don't know how it really started. Because clearly something.
Well, give us the tea because this is a safe place for you right here. We. I'm just saying.
We all ears, okay. Girl.
Side, okay. So, the whole engagement came out, right? I woke up one morning to a phone call saying, Simon's engaged to Porsha. I said, bye. No, never, not him. He wouldn't do that. That's stupid. Anyway, he was. And so, jokes on me. So then I get a phone call from my family members saying, oh my God, Simon just called me and he's pissed at you because he just heard dating a celebrity who I shall remain nameless. You were dating a celebrity. I was talking to the celebrity. I wasn't, it wasn't serious or anything like that, but we were talking. And it was true. And so he was flipping. I mean, he was going crazy.
Wait, hold on. Because I didn't hear that. You said you saying that you was talking to him and it was true you was talking to him, but you wasn't dating him. Ain't that two in the same? Like, explain that to me.
We all separated?
It's 2021. I didn't heard that. I used to say date and then they said, no, that's not talking.
Oh, hell no. She gonna go mute.
Never sexual or anything like that. It was just innocent.
Okay. So when you said you was talking to him, you was just having conversation with him.
Yeah, we would see each other, but it was never sexual.
But before people
get into talking of dating, then
that's what I said. But everybody told me that I was wrong.
What else happened? Tell us.
But anyway, okay.
Wait. Before you finish out, we got to take a commercial break because I don't want to interrupt you. We do. I'm sorry. Listen, the producers are going. Listen, they cussing me out right now. We're gonna have a quick break. Falynn.
Be right back.
You got a shot over there? I want you to take a shot.
Just get ready for my question.
We'll be right back after this break. Welcome back to Cocktails with Queens. We have from Real Housewives of Atlanta, Falynn Pina, and she's dropped that last name attached to her soon-to-be ex-husband. She's still married to him. But before we went to break, she mentioned that she was talking to someone, and I want you to be able to clarify that. So can you please set us up and let us know what it was really going on? Because were you cheating on him or not? You said no.
Oh, no, absolutely not. This was around the time that other woman popped up, in his car. Him and I were separated before we even released a statement. Going back and forth, prior to that. But at some point we just said, you know what, let's just call it quits before we actually, went with it. So this was during that time when I was, talking or dating, whatever y'all want to call it, a celebrity. When he found out about that, which is just completely unfair. He then called my family. He was very upset at this fact that I had moved on. I think with that person, he's a big deal, and he was really upset about it. And actually threatened this whole scenario that he's blown up with. He threatened me and said was pissed and that he would come after me and he would lie about, or he didn't say lie, I'm sorry. He said that he would tell the world that I cheated on him with Jalen if I did say anything after, you know, what was going to come. And I didn't know what was going to come. I just like, whatever. So then 2 weeks after he found out about that, and he was so upset, 2 weeks after that is when the engagement was announced to Porsha.
Did you know he had a crush on her? Like, did he ever talk about her?
No, I didn't know anything about, I had no idea that they even knew each other, that they were talking to each other like that outside of filming. No, absolutely not.
He never talked about her?
Oh yeah, no, he's talked about her.
Like
were
what?
You,
what kind?
were you and Porsha friends at all? Because a lot of people, like some people say you guys were cordial. Some people say you guys were not, absolutely not. What was the relationship between you and Porsha?
The relationship between Porsha and I went, and I'll tell you exactly what the scenarios were. Do I feel as though I trusted her enough? Sure, yeah. I didn't think that she was one of those types of women to come in and, you know, try to plot on a woman's husband. Absolutely not. I did not get that at all from her at that time. The episode that everyone saw by the pool, after we wrapped, her and the other ladies, we went upstairs into my closet and we kikied for like 3 hours, drinking, dancing, talking mess about the ladies and everything, having a good ass time. Porsha took some of my clothes, you know, home with her. It was a good time. Another time, you know, I was out with Simon on a date and Porsha called me and said, "Girl, I just saw you leave. Where you guys headed?" And I said, "Oh, we're headed to our nightclub," which is Simon's nightclub. And I said, "We're headed to our nightclub. You guys want to come?" She was like, "Yes, girl." Her and Shamia. "Yeah, we'll come." And they came and hung out with Simon and I and Jalen. He was there, and we were all hanging out, you know. And I think she posted a photo of that night. Every here and there, you know, she would text, you know, at the blue moon, nothing, you know, deep conversations, nothing like that. But I've definitely had her around me outside of filming. So I didn't think anything like that was going on.
Wow.
Oh my God, this is a bunch of mess.
So y'all was texting.
Yeah, girl, I feel you. Personally, I feel you. Trust me. Ooh, so I'm gonna leave mine to the side because that's a whole personal dig for me.
Oh Lord.
Yes. I'm controlling this. I'm doing good.
I'm trying to heal, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like, just like she said, that the way that you're dealing with it, because it's teaching me something too. I'm gonna take this all the way. So, you know, Simon and Porsha is doing these 3 weddings. You know, you heard that they're doing their 3 weddings.
I heard.
Yeah. So this is going to be your kid's stepmom. Do you see yourself having any kind of conversation with her that's going to be pleasant and being able to move forward with this and being not just cordial, but for the sake of the kids and for the sake of healing? How do you think that you're going to handle that?
Simon and I don't share any biological children. He has a close bond with my sons. Since all of this, he has not reached out to any of my children.
Wow.
So thank God I don't have to subject my children to this type of mess. That's the main, I'm telling you, it's been hard. I have receipts. My phone is right here. If I showed y'all all of my receipts, this would shut everything down real quick in 2.5, I promise you. But my sons at the end of the day are teenagers. They watch, they see, you know, they're going to see this. And at the end of the day, I want my sons to know that there is strength in chaos. And you don't have to subject to that, even when the most evil of the things are happening to you or the devil comes for you. it depends on how you, and you always have that choice. You have that power over yourself, and that is the bigger message. So I could care less about.
Falynn, this is going to be
Queen,
Simon's.
that sounds so great, girl. I really, when I tell you, so mature of you and so queenish of you, that there are thousands and millions of women can take a page out of your notebook. Thank you for that.
Falynn, this is going to be Simon's 4th marriage. Do you think it's for clout? And you mentioned off camera that Simon had some things to say about Porsha that I think she should probably know what he said about her. Like, do you want to share that?
No, but I will. No, not necessarily, only because I feel like, I've stayed above the noise and it's messy. Okay. But I will say I do find it comical, and it's comical because when you know a person, you know what they say, you know how they are, you know what they think, what their strengths, what their weaknesses are. One of your questions were, do I think that it's for show? Absolutely. 100%. Absolutely. With the timelines, 100%. As far as what he would say about her.
I'm sorry.
As far as what he would say about her, that is a little strange to me, that I'm still trying to understand, because he told me that she slept with his cousin for the Rolls Royce that she has. So I just don't understand, how is it that I'm not going to say leave a happy home, because listen, like I said, we had our things, but how is it that you filed for divorce from a woman that you used to talk so much mess about, and for someone who slept with someone from your family members? To me, I don't get down with the crew. So that's just me. And that's the person I thought I was married to, that he was above all of that.
Do you think he gonna make her sign a prenup, and did you?
I don't think it's real for them to even go that far. Simon loves his money. He loves his money and he loves his status, and he's not going to just give it to anybody, and he doesn't know her. So I think that she
would have to sign a prenup.
She doesn't think it's going to go that far.
I think she would have to sign a contract.
Did you have to sign one?
Absolutely.
Before we go, we have to get this question, because everyone's talking about this. Now, your friend Jalen Banks, the one that Simon accused you of cheating with, that was your friend throughout the marriage. He posted a photo of the both of you and wrote, "I don't need approval from anyone or what I do in my life. We were best friends at first. That being said, I picked up where a man left off. I'm happy and she's happy. And that's it." Is that a confirmation that you're in a relationship with Jalen? Is that your boo?
He is my boo thing. It took a while to get here, bless his heart, but it took a while for us to get here. We did not cheat. Simon knew about, our friendship. I mean, he was at the house. He would stay there all the time. There was never any type of problems or anything between the relationship. And it wasn't just him. It was my other assistant. I had two. And she's female, but it was at the house all the time. So it wasn't an issue then. But
of course it wouldn't be an issue then, because he felt like y'all was friends then and y'all was married. But that do look suspect afterwards, that it seemed like now all of a sudden it's like, oh, okay, then I would say you always had feelings for her. You was lurking around the corner. That's what I would think.
Right. I'm not a man, maybe,
Okay.
Maybe, but at the end of the day,
that ain't no maybe, girl, because that's exactly what you saying that you did, what the Porsha did, though. You saying that she was round and that she was cool, and you never thought that she was that kind of woman to slide in. And then now he was around, and then Simon saying, I never thought that you'd be the one either. Now he's done slid in, and now y'all both doing the same damn thing.
I've never Simon has done is wrong. I actually said, I don't know if you saw my interview, but I actually said, I can't say if it's right. I can't say if it's wrong, because we were separated.
That's obvious.
Who am I to say that it was wrong? not.
So basically, Fallon's saying it's not her condemning him; it's really the public opinion that's been saying that.
Yes, and if that is how they feel, I'm just telling y'all the facts of what I know from my side. Is it hurtful? Sure, just as much as it's hurtful to Simon. Do I have a right? Maybe not. Does Simon have a right? Probably not. But that is not the first time that somebody has ever felt a way about something and they didn't have the right to feel a way.
Fallon, I wish.
Falynn, do you ever? I'm sorry, Claudia. Go.
Well, I wish we had more time. They're in the. We have to wrap this. Fallon, we'd like to invite you back because we didn't really get that much into the girl code. I think that's a good conversation. I would love to invite you back in the future because I feel like we don't have enough time with you, and I feel like you have a lot more to say.
We need a whole hour with you, girl.
We're gonna bring you back, Falynn. Falynn, thank you so much, and I'm happy for you. It seems like you're happy, and you didn't come on here and bash them. So kudos to you. You are teaching us a lesson because I don't know how to do that yet. So thank you so much, Falynn. We're gonna take a quick break, and we have just a couple minutes left with Cocktails with Queens. Thank you so much, Falynn. Everybody support her and follow her on social media. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Cocktails with Queens. Vivica, you've been sucking that lollipop all show.
Girl, and I finally got you to sit on that bad boy. Okay.
Hard to make the
I
hard.
made it come.
Oh
Wow.
Lord.
They rapping over on the side.
Well, you know what? That was an interesting interview. I want to talk more to her about.
Agreed.
Because the way she's handled everything, and Lisa Ray, you made a point. She's handling things the way that I wish, like her restraint. She still hasn't gone in. You know what I mean? And she has they both have a right to. She has a right to, I think. I don't know.
Well, Lisa Ray was right too, and she pointed out that, that basically everything that they're doing is knee-jerk reaction. So it's like, okay, so Simon's doing it now. She's doing it with Jalen, and it's like y'all doing the same thing. And it just looked like the middle, the common denominator is her and Simon. It's almost like they're doing things to make each other mad. Maybe they really do want to be together.
We got to stay tuned for more on that story, y'all.
Yeah, we need to dive deeper into the story.
Yeah.
Anyways, ladies, y'all look so cute with the theme. We got to do another theme. Viewers,
I'm about to go have my bitch out. So
I'm switching to wine. I can do this hypnotic child. I ain't got time to be throwing up and carrying on. I'm switching to wine.
I love you, girl.
I know that's right.
See you next time.
Fun show, ladies. Stick around for the Book of Sean. That's all coming up next. And we see you guys back here next Monday. Bye, ladies.
Bye.
Bye, ladies.